Greetings, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning into this reading. Let us go ahead and see what important messages you may need to know at this time. This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If the messages here do not resonate, please do check your other signs as well. What does Scorpio need to know at this time? Spirit angels, we ask for insights and guidance. What does Scorpio need to know and need to be aware of at this time? All right, let's see. Starting with the Two of Swords energy is followed by the Six of Wands and the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. All right, so Scorpio, you may have already expressed your thoughts, feelings, and concerns towards someone, but yet you find yourselves in a disagreement with them. This means that there's a sense of not being able to see eye to eye, disagreements. I feel like with the Six of Wands, someone is going to do what they want to do at the end of the day, despite you could be warning them or giving them a caution that they need to take their time with the Two of Pentacles, Scorpio, that they need to really think about this with the Four of Swords. This could be like a friend, family member, some of you, the person that you are in a relationship with, okay? You could be saying it's time to find balance and not rush in. Let's not make too hasty decisions, okay? Let's think this over with the Four of Swords. There's a lot of two here. Decisions that we make here have an impact on the future. This is not the time to rush in. It's important here to take the time and assess, reassess, okay? To be mindful as well. We have the Strength card. So this means that your power lies on your power of influence, right? We all have our own free will at the end of the day. We can only do so much for the people that we care about. The Strength card here means that you are understanding and patient. You see and you know where someone is coming from. But you also realize that you cannot control their decisions, Scorpio, nor they can control yours as well. By the way, the roles can be vice versa. I'm getting that for some of you, it might be that there are others around you who you feel like are disapproving of some kind of a decision that you're making, Scorpio. I don't feel like they're trying to discourage you, but they're only trying to give you like caution, or they are just looking out for you, if that makes sense. So with this Strength card, consider all angles and perspective, but of course the decision is going to be yours at the end of the day. Whatever you choose to pursue with the Six of Wands, okay? But you have great people on your corner, Scorpio, people that really care for you. I feel like with the Four of Cups energy, all right, this means that there is definitely a need for reassessment. There might be these options or choices being presented, and you have to really look carefully if this offer is being sincerely made. Scorpio, take for example, you might be dealing with a person who they might be easily tempted or swayed to accept an offer, and you feel like they're not seeing it clearly with the Two of Swords, like something is clouding their mind. You may have already expressed your feelings and thoughts towards this person, but it's like they have their blinders on, okay? Like they're not really seeing the complete picture just yet, and there's a danger of being carried away. But on your end here, Scorpio, for some of you that might be in the situation where you're uncertain, you're not completely sure of the choice that you're about to make, it's important to take a step back, okay? Meditate. Perhaps there's a need to gather more information. What's important is that you're seeing things clearly. In Tarot, the first card almost always represents the strongest message, right? So this is a fork in the road. Whatever decision this is going to have a great impact. All right, Queen of Cups energy. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. This means wait it out, take the time, be patient. Queen of Cups means trust more in your psychic abilities and your intuition. You might also be telling someone to wait it out until they're completely healed, okay? Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. For them to really figure out what is their next course of action, where they really want to go, what it is that they truly want to pursue. If this speaks about a relationship, somebody may be in the process of healing from a previous situation, all right? And they might be moving too fast with somebody new or something new, the Four of Cups. And I feel like the good thing about taking the time is that one can get to really review the steps that they've made, the experiences that they have been able to gain, wisdom as well, and to figure out what it is they want and what they don't want, okay, in a relationship. So you could be telling someone this, Scorpio, like, do not be quick to make that choice or accept that offer. Take the time, heal yourself first, or get to know this person first. Do not be so quick to invest with Seven of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, this might also be in terms of investment, work, or money. You might be telling someone to not risk it all. If they really want to take a risk, it needs to be calculated or from a point of really something that's really well thought of, well strategized, well planned. I feel like you're giving them counsel, because queens to me in a reading always give counsel, wisdom, advice to those in need, okay? You might have already expressed your concerns with this person in a very honest and gentle way. Also, the Queen of Cups is a healer. So you might be telling someone they need to heal themselves, because if they rush in, you know, they might be trying to fill up some kind of a void here with the Four of Cups. That their decisions are stemming from some kind of a motive that they themselves don't know. You know, what is the motive behind these actions? All right, so there might be a need for more introspection. Somebody needs to really think about the decisions that they're making. Yes, and the Hangman, another card that suggests taking the time, looking at things from a different angle and perspective, reviewing one's plan. It might be that somebody has been feeling stuck, Scorpio, and they all of a sudden want to make these changes, but it seems rather too drastic, if that makes sense. Somebody may be all of a sudden letting go of their life, okay? Or they're too quick to let go of a lot of things in order to pursue this new path. The Two of Wands, and it bothers you, okay? This means that there's been a lot in your mind, Scorpio. You're worried about this person. But then I can look at the cards, the Hangman and the Two of Wands. Again, you both are not seeing things eye to eye. Now, on a different message, Scorpio, it might also be that this is your energy at this time. You may feel like there are those who don't understand where you're coming from. They don't see things the way you do. You might also be feeling stuck, or you don't want to be stuck, living a life that is so affected or so influenced, if I should say, by opinion and viewpoints of other people. All right, like I said, we all have our own free will. Listen to what your intuition is saying, what your heart is saying. What's important here is that you're seeing things clearly. They may disapprove. They may not see things the way you do, but as long as you're seeing things clearly. All right, there's also another message here of protection, Scorpio, and keeping things still in balance. Don't do anything extreme or drastic. Take the time, okay? Take the time. Now, if this speaks about new person, new relationship, it might be that a lot of you here have recently been out of some kind of draining situation that you're still healing from, right? And this new person is coming in. It may have happened rather too fast as well. It's important with the Four of Cups to get to know this person first, okay, before taking the offer. It's building the foundation with this person with Seven of Pentacles. So I'm going to be pulling a different set of cards here to see what important message you may need to know, Scorpio. This might also be trying to figure out if someone fits in your life, if this new person is really the one for you, if they have what it takes to really invest in this relationship with you. All of these things you will find out through time, okay? Any additional message for Scorpio in regards to this matter? We have instinct. So operate in instinct, follow your intuition. There's a deep knowing when something is good for you and if it's not good for you as well. If there's a feeling here, Scorpio, of something is too good to be true, smoke and mirrors, follow your gut feeling, okay? It is tapping into that wisdom that you have and acting on it. Then we have forgiveness card and the workaholic card. All right. Now, for those of you, like I said, somebody may have been feeling energetically stuck, and all of a sudden they want to do a drastic change in their life. But obviously somebody needs more healing, and that healing could be forgiving themselves or forgiving that part of themselves that allowed a situation to play out in their life, okay? Somebody needs to work on healing themselves, forgiving themselves, getting over the past. Because if they rush this healing process and have those blinders on with the Two of Swords, these decisions could be coming from or stemming from a sense of sadness, trying to fill up the void, if that makes sense, or looking out for something that can replace that thing that they've let go or that didn't work out. Somebody needs to find themselves first. Is also the message that I'd like to say here, Scorpio. Love themselves and find themselves first. They might have been through a lot in the past, did so much for others, okay, or a lot has been taken from them. And so more time is needed here to forgive, to heal, to recover, okay? Spirit clarified the Two of Swords energy. Spirit clarified the Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords. So in order to have illumination and clarity, one needs to put emotions on the side. Sometimes our emotions can cloud our better judgment. All right, Ace of Swords means to look into all the facts, gather information before making an objective decision. The Daughter of Cups. All right, the Page of Cups energy. So I'm getting that this is definitely about love. Okay, there might be a new love here. Somebody kind, romantic, highly intuitive person as well. This might also be inner child. Somebody may have been feeling stuck in their life. They wanted to make a change. Now they're reconnecting with their inner child with Daughter of Cups. Or if this is your energy at this time, Scorpio, you could be saying, I'm going to follow my heart. I don't care what others are going to say. People think I'm being clouded, but I see things clearly. Sometimes we also need to double check our motives, okay? Ace of Swords and Daughter of Cups. Are we really seeing things clearly, right? This is to make sure that we're moving in the right direction and not because we are driven by our emotions or our desire for something that we're being carried away, okay? Let's see, Five of Pentacles. So this is just a heads up or a warning. Sometimes I see this card as well as the consciousness of lack, where we constantly searching for what is that missing thing in our life, that we jump from one thing to another. We find ourselves experimenting, discovering, but in the process spreading ourselves too thin, if that makes sense. Sometimes the thing that we're looking for is already within us. This is all about just looking into ourselves, going within, asking ourselves our motives for the actions that we're doing. We need to be honest, okay? The Five of Pentacles, to me, somebody may have been feeling lonely or clouded or suppressed lately, but they're making all of this drastic decisions, Scorpio. I feel like eventually this person is gonna realize that there is no need to rush. What is meant to be is meant to be, all in divine's time. The Three of Swords, yes, I feel like somebody's still in pain, but they're trying to sort of mask that pain or suppress that pain and trying to fill up the void, Scorpio. There could be like a friend, a family member that is going through this. You're helping them out, supporting them in one way, shape, or form. But you might feel like they're making decisions where they're being driven by this pain. They're feeling emotionally on edge. It almost feels like they're trying to escape this. But they're skipping on the step that they need to go through as part of their healing process, okay? They're trying to escape themselves, or they're trying to escape this pain. by distracting themselves. It might be just one big of a distraction is also what I'm seeing. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to choose to move forward with something new. But then again, it needs to come from a clear place where someone is clearly seeing things, and it's not just because they're being driven by this, okay? All right, so let's see. For your reading, Scorpio, I'd like to pull an advice card. What is your advice for Scorpio at this time? Spirit angels, what is your advice for Scorpio at this time? Here and now. All right, that's a very positive message. It means be present in the moment. It means that if we are moving too fast in the future, or if we are too stuck in the past, we are leaking power from the present. Let's see what this card is saying. Okay, I'm going to read to you. Essential meanings: being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. It is easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now, one that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. Prosperity message: what you are working on is golden and your efforts will leave a powerful legacy. Focus not on meeting a goal in the far off future, but on creating your dream now, releasing your desire for an outcome and owning that it already exists. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune in to the sense of timelessness and unlimited potential. You can act as if in spite of the temporary outer conditions. You are prosperous at this moment. What you think now becomes your reality. Stay present. Okay? Wow, so that is your reading, Scorpio. Please take only what resonates and leave out what doesn't. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.